of what it means to be attractive. Flawless skin, the right clothes, perfect lighting, and a face that seems to have been sculpted by the gods. But here's the truth most people never talk about. Some of the most attractive people you'll ever meet don't fit any of those molds. They're not picture perfect, but they're unforgettable. They have something else. A presence, a pull, a magnetism that goes deeper than what's on the outside. And if you've ever met someone who instantly drew you in, without trying, you know exactly what I mean. So today, I want to flip the script. I want to show you that attractiveness isn't something you're born with or something you have to buy. It's something you become, something you activate, often through habits and traits that you probably never realized held so much power. These are things that aren't often talked about in beauty magazines, but they change the way people feel around you. In this video, we're diving into 12 unexpected things that make you more attractive. Not just on a surface level, but in a way that touches something deeper. So get comfortable, open your mind, and let's begin. 1. Your natural scent, the invisible chemistry. Before a word is spoken or a glance is exchanged, your body may already be sending out silent signals. We're talking about your natural scent, not the perfume or cologne, but the biochemical signature your body emits. These are pheromones, invisible chemical messengers that communicate attraction on a subconscious level. Studies have shown that people are biologically drawn to the scent of someone whose immune system differs in a complementary way to their own. It's nature's way of guiding us toward genetic compatibility. The fascinating part, you don't need to do anything extra. Your body already knows. So instead of masking your scent completely with heavy fragrances, learn to embrace it. Let your natural chemistry speak, it might be saying more than you think. 2. The tone and rhythm of your voice, your sonic signature. Your voice is more than just sound, it's a reflection of your inner state. Think about the people who hold your attention without raising their voice. They speak with calm, clarity, and confidence. The way you articulate your thoughts, the pace at which you speak, the pauses you allow, all of it tells a story. People are drawn to those who speak with presence, who don't rush to fill silence, and who make you feel understood. A warm, steady voice can soothe the nervous system and create trust. And remember, it's not about having a deep or traditionally sexy voice, it's about speaking in a way that reflects emotional intelligence and composure. 3. Eye contact, the language of connection. We live in an age of distractions. Phones, screens, fast conversations. But nothing stops time quite like real eye contact. When you look into someone's eyes, not just briefly, but fully, openly, you create a bridge. It tells the other person, I see you. I'm here. Sustained, gentle eye contact triggers feelings of trust and intimacy. It's been proven to increase empathy and even synchronize brainwaves. It's not about staring, it's about being fully present. And that presence is something people crave in a disconnected world. 4. Confident body language, speaking without words. How you carry yourself speaks before you ever open your mouth. Confident posture, shoulders relaxed but upright, head held high, movements with purpose, radiates self-respect. It says, I belong here. And that energy is contagious. When you walk into a room with a grounded, open posture, people feel it. They respond to it. You don't need to take up space aggressively. True confidence is quiet, intentional, and rooted. Practice moving through the world with awareness, and you'll naturally draw others in. 5. Small acts of kindness, soft power. There's a kind of beauty that goes beyond looks, it lives in how you treat people. Kindness isn't flashy. It doesn't scream for attention. But it lingers. When you offer a helping hand, give a sincere compliment, or listen without interrupting, you build emotional currency. And that makes you unforgettable. People are naturally drawn to those who make them feel better about themselves. When kindness is consistent and genuine, it builds a kind of quiet allure that no filter or fashion can match. 6. Passion, lighting up from within. Have you ever seen someone talk about something they love, and suddenly they just glow? That's passion. It's not about what the passion is, it's about the energy behind it. Whether it's music, hiking, cooking, technology, or rescuing animals, when you care deeply about something, it shows. It animates your voice, your face, your posture. And that kind of inner fire. That's what people find magnetic. Passion shows depth. It tells people you're not just existing, you're living. 7. Vulnerability, real over perfect. We're conditioned to show only our best sides, to hide our doubts, our fears, our struggles. But the people we connect with the most are the ones who are real with us. Vulnerability isn't weakness, it's courage. When you share your story, your truth, even your flaws, it creates connection. It says, I'm not perfect, but I'm real. And realness is incredibly attractive, because it gives others permission to drop their own mask. It invites intimacy, trust, and depth, all the things that truly matter. 8. Humor. Joy is contagious. Attraction isn't always serious. In fact, the ability to laugh, to be playful, to joke, to lighten the mood, is incredibly powerful. Humor doesn't just make people feel good, it signals intelligence, creativity, and emotional balance. You don't need to be a stand-up comedian. Even subtle humor, a quick wit, or the ability to laugh at yourself can make you stand out in a crowd. Laughter creates bonds. It lowers defenses. And most importantly, it makes people want to be around you again. 9. Deep listening, the gift of attention. Most people listen to reply. But when you listen to understand, when you make someone feel heard, that's unforgettable. Active listening means being fully present. Not checking your phone, not mentally preparing your next point, but tuning into their words, their tone, their pauses. It's rare. And that rarity makes it attractive. Because we all want to feel like we matter. Be the person who listens deeply, and you'll be remembered long after the conversation ends. 10. Curiosity, a mind that wants to know you. Curiosity is an underrated superpower. When you're genuinely interested in others, in their thoughts, their experiences, their dreams, it creates an energetic exchange. Asking thoughtful questions, exploring new ideas, showing eagerness to understand, that's attractive. Because it's not just about gathering facts, it's about saying, you matter to me. I care about who you are. And when people feel seen and valued, they naturally become drawn to you. 11. Boundaries, the strength of saying no. There's something quietly powerful about someone who knows their limits. Setting boundaries isn't about pushing people away, it's about protecting your peace. It shows that you value your time, your energy, and your emotional health. And guess what? That level of self-respect is deeply attractive. It says you won't settle for less than you deserve. That you're not afraid to walk away from anything that doesn't align with your values. And that makes people respect and desire you even more. 12. Mystery, the power of not revealing everything at once. In a world where everything is shared instantly, mystery is a lost art. But holding a little bit back, not being an open book right away, creates allure. It makes people want to know more. It builds tension, curiosity, and depth. You don't need to be cold or distant, but allowing people to discover you gradually makes every moment richer. Remember, mystery isn't about hiding, it's about revealing yourself at the right pace. Closing reflection and final words. So, as we've seen today, attraction is so much more than appearance. It's the energy you carry, the way you make others feel, the silent confidence you walk with, and the emotional intelligence you embody. Every one of these traits is something you can cultivate. Not by faking, not by forcing, but by tuning into who you already are. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be present. When you start showing up with authenticity, kindness, confidence, and curiosity, you become magnetic. Not just to others, but to yourself. You begin to recognize your own value, and that changes everything. Thank you for spending this time with me today. If this message resonated with you, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. You are more powerful, more beautiful, and more worthy than you know. Until next time, stay curious, stay grounded, and most of all, stay true to you.